The internet, the biggest development of our age, has almost become a milestone in our lives. And one of the studies, a further development of the internet is Elon Musk's Starlink satellites, seen from these figures. In the website of SpaceX, it is mentioned that Starlink's initial beta service is currently available both domestically and globally. It will continue expansion to the near global coverage of the populated world in 2021. Good evening, everyone. Welcome my science and technology presentation. As most of you know, I am Atol Kızılal from the Department of Natural Petroleum and Natural Gas Engineering. Today I'm going to talk about two advantages of Starlink satellites, which are high-speed internet access and low latency. Starlink satellites is the network device that a commercial spaceflight company, SpaceX, is working to bring easy internet accessibility to remote areas, and it aims also to increase the speed of internet and to prevent internet delaying. First, I will explain the high-speed internet access and I will move on low latency. First, high-speed internet is designed to be used by everyone. In today's world, there is a huge number of internet users, and no doubt these users want to connect with no speed problem. If the internet has high speed, the most of jobs in the world will be run easily. Why is this important? Because there is a big population of using internet, and so SpaceX company gives this easy accessibility to their users. As reported that by Khan on 19 September, SpaceX satellite internet servers each month it produces roughly 120 Starlink satellites. The idea is to launch thousands of them into orbit by allowing for global coverage and reach the 1 gigabits per second download rates. As you can see from this picture, uh, these are the view of the satellites from the Earth. The majority of Starlink users are in remote areas, such as farmland, deserts, or polar regions. Because there is a limited access or a few with no access in these places, people use this internet by paying high costs. So Starlink satellites gives chance to use internet easily with lower cost to the people who live in the remote areas. These users install these satellites in their roof. As you can see from this picture, this is the satellite of one of users of Canadian. So by way of Starlink satellites, there is a huge development in the world. There's a graph of average global internet connection speed from first quarter 2011 to first quarter 2017. It can be clearly seen from this figure. First internet connection speed started in 2011 at nearly 2 megabits per second. From starting to third quarter 2012, it reached almost 3 megabits per second. It continued with huge increase in speed of internet connection from 3, 3 to nearly 7 megabits per second from late 2012 to early 2017. Next, I will talk about other benefits of Starlink satellite which is preventing latency in the connection. And latency is the speed of traffic on your network and always expressed in milliseconds. Also, according to the website of SpaceX, the latency is the time that it takes to send data. While we are using internet, there's a common problem which is connection delaying. And for fixing this problem, Starlink satellite can solve the latency by launching more and making this satellite's position 60 times closer than traditional satellites. Finally, let me remind you of some of the advantages that we have covered, which are high-speed internet connection and preventing latency by Starlink satellites. Thank you for your attention, and these are my references. If you have any question, I'm happy to answer them.